Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check today's episode out. And guys, today I want to show you what has been my #1 lure over the past 3 years in the summertime of the year, from about late June into late late August, maybe early September. I have literally caught more bass the last 3 years in those 3 months on this lure I'm going to show you than anyone out there. I'm going to give you guys some tips and advice on how to fish it in today's episode. Also, guys, real quick, just want to remind you that we do have my summer Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns up on the Fish the Moment website now. If you guys are wanting to get some more spots to go to on your favorite lake that you've never been to before, or you're going to a lake you've never seen before, great resources to do it. I'll put my Fish the Moment lake map breakdown link in the description of this video if you guys would like to check that. And also, guys, we are about 500 people away from 150,000 subscribers. So if you guys would like to help the channel reach 150,000 subscribers, I'd like to invite everybody to please hit that subscribe button. It's free and easy to do so, so I really appreciate that. Okay, guys, a lot of the channel regulars have heard me talk about this lure before because it's got to be one of the fish catchingest crankbaits I've ever seen in my life. So if you've seen it, you've seen me talk about this a little bit before. But I really want to dig in specifically to how I fish this bait in the summertime. And here it is, guys. It's the Megabass Super Z2 crankbait. Now the Super Z line, they got a Super Z1, Super Z2, and a Super Z3. This is the medium runner here. It'll run about probably 4 to 6 foot deep, depending upon your line size. If you put it on 8-pound test line, you might get it down to 7, something like that. But it targets really that 4 to 6 foot range. And I fish it in 3 to 5, 3 to 6 feet in the summertime of the year with the pattern I'm gonna get ready to tell you guys about. And also, guys, I'll link this in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video if you guys would like to pick one up. But there's 3 colors that you need. There's 3 colors that I'm gonna talk about here. So let me get into that first, and then we'll get into some tips on how to fish it. This is called the frozen glass color. This is probably my favorite color that they make. Really good in water conditions, water visibilities, anywhere between like 1 to 3 feet. It's good in cloudy weather, it's good in sunny weather. It's just a really good all-around color. I've caught a lot of fish on it. It's got sort of a flat pearlescent side on it, a little bit of red on the belly, blue back there. Bass just love this thing. This is, like I said, I've caught loads on this color right here. And the other 2 are these right here. These particular colors, these are sort of my off-colored, low-light condition ones. If I'm fishing dirty water, like water visibility of under a foot, this is the one I go to with the chartreuse back on it. Really good in that dirty water. It's got the bright belly. And then on cloudy days, early in the morning, shady conditions, cloudy, the blue back chartreuse side. So these are the 3 colors. If you're going to pick up 3, these are the 3 that I would recommend right here. It covers about every type of sky condition and water clarity you're going to have. Okay, now let's talk about summertime fishing with this. Here is the beautiful thing about the Super Z2, guys. It comes through cover like a square bill crankbait. It's like if you are in a situation where you're catching them cranking a square bill, you can catch more fish in the summertime on this bait in the exact same situation. This thing deflects. It deflects off of wood just like a square bill does. So you can hit a limb like this and it just deflects over the top of it and digs down. I don't know what it is. It's just the design of the bait. It's super weedless through wood. It works great around wood, works great around rock, grass edges, anything like that. So I want to talk a little bit about my favorite techniques to do on this. Okay, the first one, my favorite way to fish this is #1, you need to have some stained water. It doesn't have to be dirty water, but you need to have water visibilities of under 3 feet in the summertime for this to work. Ideally, if you gave me a perfect water visibility for it, I'm gonna pick about, say, 12 to 15 inches of visibility. It'll work on either side of that, but 12 to 15 inches of visibility, 1 foot to 1.5 feet of visibility is absolutely perfect for it. The first thing I look for is the water visibility being in the right zone. Second thing is I'm looking for some type of steeper rocky bank. It can be a steep riprap bank, it can be a channel bank, it can be a bluff bank, rocky bank in off-colored water where that water is hot, when that water is over 75 degrees. So I'm just taking the Super Z2, guys, and I fish it on 2 different setups. I fish it on a bait caster and a spinning rod first. If I'm fishing it on rocky banks, like parallel on the rocky banks, I throw this on a spinning rod, that Megabass Addermine spinning rod, usually with 8 to 10 pound test Seaguar and Vizex fluorocarbon. When I'm throwing this on an 8 to 10 pound test line, I can cover a variety of depth zones on those rocks when I parallel the cast. So let's say, for example, the water visibility is 2 foot. I'll put it on 8 pound test fluorocarbon, make a long cast, and try to target that 4 to 6 foot zone. And if the water visibility is dirty, like around 12 inches of visibility, at that point, I'm usually putting it on a bait caster, and I'm targeting that 2 to 4 foot zone with 10 pound test fluorocarbon line. So it's all relative to the water clarity, because that's going to give you a good indication of the depth the fish are going to be. Now, if I'm fishing it around wood cover, like lay down trees, stumps, logs in the water, I usually throw it on a bait cast rod, usually some type of a 7 foot medium action, 10 to 12 pound test Seaguar and Vizex fluorocarbon line. I usually don't go over 10 with it. If it's dirty and the cover is super snaggy, and I want to keep the bait less than 3 feet, I may put it on 15 pound test, but that's the setup I use to it. And just some type of a medium stop and go retrieve, medium fast. If I'm fishing it around the wood, I'm slowing it down a little bit, giving that bait a chance to react and deflect. But if I'm fishing it just on a straight parallel cast down rocky banks, it's a medium fast stop and go retrieve. But guys, and the hooks that I usually upgrade the hooks, guys. I put 2 number 5 Gamakatsu G-Finesse trebles on it. The hooks that come on this bait, here's the stock hooks that come with it. You can see right here, it's just a little bit small, but I mean, it works, but it's a little bit small. I'll usually upgrade to those Gamakatsus. But guys, just pick you some up, man. For this summer, this thing is freaking deadly. I've caught freaking loads of fish on the thing. So hope it helps you guys out. We'll talk later.